Why is it every time I try to do one of these videos, I almost forget to turn the record button on? For the third time in a row in the history of me doing these weekly oracle card readings, I almost forgot to hit the button. It was a good thing I decided to do it over that I noticed that. 2022, some habits die hard. Hit the music. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And today I am sitting here with my usual hot cup of tea, and we are here for the weekly oracle card reading for January 9th, 2022. And I'm really super excited about this. It's not just because it's the first reading of a fresh new year, but I'm also feeling some energy shift a little bit more in a positive direction. Now, of course, I have no way to predict what those things are, but it does give me some hope that this year there will be some more good coming out of it. The past 2 years have been really, really trying for a lot of us in more ways than one. And there's Timmy. And let's take a break. Hi, Timmy! Let's take a break and let's say hi to Timmy. Yes. Wow. Okay. And he just lay down behind my laptop. Awesome. If you notice, if you know me and my channel, if you know my channel at all, you know that Timmy is my furry little sidekick. He loves to video bomb any kind of video I have, and it does not matter what it is. He has a lovable, sweet demeanor, but he also has that TDGAF attitude, and I think he can figure out what that means. So anyway, we are here for the weekly oracle card reading for January 9th, 2022. For some reason I wanted to say August. I have no idea why. Let's not rush through this year that fast. I have my wonderful hot cup of tea, Irish breakfast with honey and lemon. Gotta have that. And I also have some crystals aside here, as you probably heard that in surround sound. I have my cat, which is apropos, rose quartz, which is perfect for unconditional love, self-acceptance, self-love, and anything to do with the love energy. Also, I have my raw cut of a selenite. It has the sparkly side and the rough side. And I think it's very symbolic because we all have that. We have the dark and the light side, and it's always important to really accept that and encompass that. And when we embrace all aspects of ourselves, we become whole and complete. And it really makes us a beautiful, beautiful creation. So anyway, selenite is great for clearing negative energy, just really resetting the tone of the environment you're in, and it just really, really helps cleanse your energy as well as home or the office or wherever you're located. And last but not least, I also have my amethyst heart, and this is great if you deal with anxiety or anything worrying. If you're feeling stressed out, it has a calming effect. And secret tip, sometimes I'll actually carry this in my purse or in my pocket or put it under my pillow if I'm super stressed. A lot of these crystals have healing properties or different powers, if you will, but I think a lot of it comes from the person who has them. It's really just a physical outlet we can look at to recognize our own strengths and our healing techniques that we have. So this time we are going to do the one card draw that we normally do. I am going to be using Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. This is such a beloved card deck. It really, really has assisted me in a lot of different readings, as well as inspired some of you to actually go out and purchase this and really tap into that energy in itself. I really hope it serves you, and I hope it gives you the messages that assist you in your life journey. So let's see what this week has to say. Get my tea out of the way. And I'm excited. I want to see what kind of adventures we're all going to discover together. So let me get the book out. I am going to shuffle it pretty good this time. I really didn't have the time to shuffle or clear it. This time it's just going to be more of a direct shuffle. I actually haven't used this since the last reading, so it's not contaminated with any other kind of energy. And if you guys haven't seen this deck, this is absolutely, just the backs of these are beautiful. The artwork is by Ginger Kelly, so she's magnificent. I would love to get more card decks with her art on it. I think he's a little freaked out because my neighbor upstairs, her dog was barking off the charts, and it went on and on and on, and it's like, oh my god. Anyway, I digress. I'm talking about this when this should be all calm and love and light. Real life, people. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what the week has to say. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Alright. Oh, you guys might actually be able to see it better this time. Usually there's a glare on these cards, but the light is perfect right now. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Now, how ironic. I was just saying about this. And I was also talking with a friend earlier this morning. She's going through some medical issues right now. And it's been a little bit repetitive for her. So she said, you know what? I'm just going to work on my own healing. Self-healing. And this can mean a lot of different things for different people. For some people, it might be self-healing, physical healing. You can do that by Reiki healing and energetic healing. You can also do that by just taking better care of yourself, whether it's through diet, exercise, hydration, meditation, maybe going to a psychologist when you really need to talk things out. It can be a lot of different things in that respect. But also healing comes in forms of forgiveness, connecting, doing different things in your life to enrich your existence. Healing is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And unfortunately, a lot of us don't realize the power that we have in order to do this. We don't have to do a whole lot. Just a drop in the bucket can make all the difference in the world. Yes, I've done a lot of healing, emotional healing, through going through a narcissistic relationship many years ago, healing through physical loss, healing and forgiving others, and forgiving myself as well for many different things. And each time I did some form of healing, it made me into the better version of myself. I think of healing as a key to a door you want to unlock. Due to certain events in our lives, all of us have ways of dealing with traumatic situations or less than pleasant circumstances. And it's just part of being human. Some of us face it head on. Some of us have defense mechanisms that click and work for the time being. But when we refuse to acknowledge certain aspects of ourselves that needs to be worked on, whether it's comfortable to do so or not, that is when we limit ourselves. We limit any growth we can have, any improvement that we can have. And sure, we can have it in small ways, but to really, really work on something and look at one aspect of ourselves that may not be so pretty and really work on healing it. As we do that, as we learn to forgive, as we process through the pain and process through whatever we need to do, the light will come in. The dark will start to fade. And as those two things integrate, we heal that aspect of ourselves and we become more of a complete version of ourselves. And it's really, really interesting how I've learned that through my own healing journey. And there's still some things I'm working on. It's never ends. It's always an ongoing thing. But I have done some major shadow work in the past couple years and really have come to a point where I like who I am. I appreciate where I come from. And a lot more people are starting to find themselves in the same situation as they do the shadow work. So healing is essential in order for you to have your best life. It may actually be forgiving someone who hurt you really badly. And a lot of the time when we forgive someone else, it's not necessarily for them and it's not condoning what they did. It's more for ourselves. It's more so we can let go and move on, thrive in life, and really understand what's important and what's important to hang on to. So it allows us to bring in new energy and new experiences, new relationships even, and a new fresh perspective on life. And this is what we're here for. We're here to have fun. We're here to experience all different emotions and aspects of life. But we're also here to heal anything that needs to be worked on. And when we do that work, we are actually doing what we came here for. In this, as we heal, we'll have more love to give. And I don't mean that in a frou-frou way, but we look at things differently. We look at things with a little more clarity and a little more understanding and even a little less judgment. It's really, really amazing how your perspective can change so dramatically just by healing yourself or healing others. Some people are in that line of work, like the Reiki practitioners. Some are very diligent about working on themselves as well, because when you do energy healing for others, while it's a beautiful and definitely rewarding thing, it's easy to forget about yourself. It's easy to deplete your own energy tank. So that is also another important message that's coming through, is to do that self-care. Meaning doing the inner work, but also taking care of your physical self, taking care of your mental health, taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of first, so you can serve others and so you can be the best example. And it's super important. And for some people, it's not going to be that dramatic. It could just be drinking the extra glass of water a day or getting the extra hour of sleep, and that's enough. Some might not know how to start really taking care of themselves because they're so used to taking care of everyone else. And believe me, I am one of those people, and I'm learning that not to feel guilty if I need to go to bed a little early, or it's okay to have that piece of dark chocolate once in a while to treat myself. Although I kind of indulge a little too much sometimes, to be totally transparent. But, it's just these little things. Maybe taking a little trip or vacation to see someone you really care about, or go to a certain place that you really love. Get out in nature, work with the animals. Do what brings you happiness and what heals your soul. And as you do that, you will be healing others, because you will be bringing that light into your environment. That's where the inner reality affects the outer reality. And that can go either way. That can go when you're going through an eternal storm, or when you're going through a period of light. So those are the few of those messages that are coming through this week. It's very simple, yet complex. It sounds very easy to do, and sometimes it is, and sometimes not so much. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be doing that. Healing ourselves, healing others, healing relationships, healing misunderstandings, healing all those things are so important in life. And sometimes healing is just letting go what no longer serves you, and just not worry about it. So anyway, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Sorry if this is a little choppy, especially with Timmy intervening. And it's weird. I only take a couple weeks off from this, but it's like I have to get back into the flow. But as we continue on, things will get a little bit more smoother. Feel free to click like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow and it helps get my videos seen. So that way these messages can get out to more people and hopefully help them in their life path. So with that, remember this week, you are enough. Know you're doing your best. Keep going. And always, always reach for your dreams. Until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste. By Reiki, energy healing. We can do it by taking better care of ourselves. Yes? Yes? Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Oh, what's you? You want to steal the show? You want to steal the show? You want to steal the show? I don't think anybody will care about the reading after they see you. Now he's sniffing over here. Dude, can I do my reading now? Through yeah. Now I got cat hair up my nose. Ugh, man. The love of an animal. Yeah.